but I think it's fine. Oh, hello, friends. How are you? It's me, your host, Lou. I'm in my car again, as you can see. It's, of course, Alpha Tuesdays. If you have to move your car on Wednesday, it's Cuck Wednesdays, because Wednesdays are
for cucks.
Yeah, for cucks.
Okay.
I'm in here in the car with a guest. I haven't had a guest since the summer. And who's the guest? But my friend, Colton Dunn.
Hey, how's it going? Let's hang out in this car.
Let's see. Yeah, it's fun to hang out in the car.
Yeah.
Now, Colton and I know each other from the dual worlds of video game playing.
Yeah.
And also through improv.
Wow, we're nerds.
Yeah, in many ways, multiple level words.
We're definitely.
Oh, there's my friend Effia. She is the host of our show in Europe.
Hey, Dalbus is there. Hey, what's up, balls?
So we have lots of friends checking in to see what's going on.
Yeah.
So we met a long time playing video games, and we met for the first time in person in 2013.
That's right.
We've been playing for like almost 8 years, but up to that point.
Yeah.
But now we see each other all the time. Star Snakes in the house.
Yeah, man. It's all about Star Snakes. That's right. That's right, Balls. Balls is representing Star Snakes.
That's true. So, yeah, you were nice enough. You're in town.
Mm-hmm.
And you were nice enough to come and sit in the car with me.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Why? Who would turn this down?
Why would I not do this? This is the best.
I agree with you.
So what? Why do you sit in your car?
Well, viewers will know, but
you guys all know that.
There's a rule in the city that you need to, for street cleaning.
Okay.
You need to move your car from one side of the street to the other, so the street cleaner can come and sweep the street.
Okay.
And then move back. In some neighborhoods, you have to. It's only like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Where you have to sit in your car, and then once the street sweeper comes, you can move it back.
Okay.
In this neighborhood, you move it in the morning, and then you move it back in the evening. And you have to sit in your car to make sure you don't get a ticket. I'm sorry, Mark. I know this is boring. It's just...
But wait,
you think
hold
it's
on a
boring
second,
for you.
though. So when the street cleaner comes...
Yeah.
You're going to move your car back over there?
No. This is the start it started on. This is the side it started. In the morning, I move it to that side.
So in the morning, you were over there?
Yeah. And I had to sit in there until almost 8 o'clock.
And the street cleaner cleaned this side?
It may or may not come. I don't know.
But they still give a ticket even if it doesn't come?
Well, if I stayed on this side, I'd be obstructing the possible street cleaning. So
okay.
I would get a ticket.
Like in Los Angeles,
I'd get booted probably.
In Los Angeles, they'll be like, you can't park on.
Mark, you don't need to make an excuse. Just go. It's easier. Those
phone call gotta go. But wait, so in Los Angeles, they'll just be like, okay, this day is street cleaning day. Don't park on this side of the street that day.
Right.
And then that day...
Where does everyone go?
They go either park on the other side of the street or they park somewhere else for like, a 3-hour period.
Right.
And then the street cleaner just comes every day, every time.
I can't say that there's always a street cleaner that comes.
Well, then, I just don't get it. Why do you need to be in the car?
Because if I'm not in the car, I'll get a ticket.
Are you going to have to move your car at some point?
No, I already moved it back. In the morning, I move it over, and then in the afternoon, I move it back.
And are you going to move it after you get out of the car tonight?
No, not until next week.
So why are you in the car? I don't understand.
I have to be here because we're not legally supposed to be on this side of the street until 6 o'clock.
Okay.
But if I don't move it back early, I will get a ticket.
Okay, if you move it back too early.
Well, you have to move it back too early to get a space.
Okay. Oh, so you moved back earlier.
That's right.
You needed to get the space.
A space. That's the problem.
Okay. All right. Cool. And so your car's just going to be here for a week?
Until the weekend. That's when we use the car. Like we go and do our shopping and things that people do with cars.
Okay.
It's just the same as everywhere else in the country.
Yeah, but I mean, it's a little different in New York, right?
I mean, there for you,
great. Because I use my car like every day.
Yeah, Jody, my wife used to use the car to go to work.
Okay.
Because she worked in Queens. Now she works up in Harlem, and it's a straight shot up the train, so it's great.
Oh, that's cool.
But now we have this car.
That's great. It's great to have access to the whole world, right?
It is. Sometimes if you don't have a car, you forget how quick it is to get into nature from the city.
I'm sure.
I mean, it's getting out of the city and getting back into the city are still hell experiences that suck.
Yeah.
But once you're out there,
it's very nice.
It's very nice.
Very nice part of the country.
Yes.
What else is new, man?
Not a whole lot. Just, winding down the year, getting ready for it to get real cold and for me to be sitting here in the car when it's like super freezing
Now,
out.
how much gas are you using doing this?
I'm illegally idling.
Oh, it's illegal to idle?
I think so. In the city, you're not supposed to idle. But
Dude, this seems. I think I told you this. This seems like a big scam to me. It seems.
Yeah, it's absolute. I mean, it's a money grab.
What are these guys doing?
This person is just driving by.
Yeah.
I don't know what that lady is doing. She's stupid. These people just are getting home late.
Okay.
And they will have to drive around for hours and look for parking spots.
Because tomorrow they can't park there.
Right.
Oh,
right.
okay.
If they're there after 6 o'clock, they can get a ticket on that side.
Wow. So they could get a ticket.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm back, but not worried they missed anything. Okay, I don't believe you had a phone call. How about that?
Yeah.
How about that, Balls? I don't think you had a phone call.
If you need to go to the bathroom,
I think it was
whatever
a sham.
you said. Yeah. We're talking to our friend. Unfortunately, on the video, they don't show this part.
Oh, they don't see that? We're talking to Mark Delbus?
Yeah, a.k.a. Finn is saying that Mark missed the best part.
Yeah, good call, Finn. Yeah, man, that was the best part of the night.
Yeah, I mean, but Mark is a Star Snake video game player that we also know. And
he's trying to, oh, buddy. That's sad. Mark is trying to save his job.
If you have a job in casting, reality casting, Mark Dalbus is your man. Mm-hmm. He knows how to pick the people who have the borderlinest personalities, who seem okay, but will flip their shit.
Yeah, a.k.a. 44-pound balls.
Mr. Explosive.
Yeah, or explosive.
Yes. How many names did you go through, Mark, before you found one that wouldn't get banned by people who are mad?
I'll read Mark's answers in his voice when he
Okay.
types them.
Okay.
I'm watching you now. Very cool, says Todd Young.
Todd Young is a childhood friend.
Oh, yeah, that's nice
And
of him.
Finn is a college era friend.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's spanning the spectrum. I've got work people watching. It's fun.
And there's 5 people total.
5 people total. We can always go like this and see them.
Oh,
I see my friend Chris Robles and John Kingman.
Hey, I know John
Your
Kingman.
friend from your home state.
Yeah, he was just in town.
Yeah, he lives out there now, right? Yeah.
He lives in L.A. now, yeah.
Yes. It's real. The shit is real.
Well, that's cool, man.
I tried to get John connected with Yeti, since they kind of work in the same sort of
they should
playground
work
of
together.
stuff. I'm just a connector. I'm a super connector. I'm a maverick. I'm a maven. I'm all kinds of tipping point words.
Yeah.
So, it's important. But, just hanging out in the car with Dope. Well, I was going to say, what were your other names, Mark? He may be trying to save his job. It's hard to
He
say.
had another phone call?
Well,
I know he had a couple names, and one of his names got banned.
The multiple instances of the balls.
Yeah, 44-pound balls got banned, I believe.
And then 44-pound nut balls.
44-pound nut balls, that also get banned?
Yes, that's why he had to change it to Mixture Explosive. But
that's nuts, man.
And Finn, who is watching, also was a big Halo player. Now he plays Destiny on the Xbox.
Oh,
but,
I keep trying to get on the Xbox, but it's just too hard to jump back and forth.
It's a grind.
And have to just do the missions over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
But I
already do them over and over again on one
I could
platform.
keep going. I have a Titan on Xbox. So
Just the one.
I just have one character on each, man. I can't do the 3-character thing, man. It's just not in me.
I hear you.
Okay, here we go. Sending out emails. So Mark Dalba says, I'm sending out emails. Plus the video keeps freezing. Yeah, name got banned, even though the girl on the phone laughed when I told her my name.
The girl on the phone?
Yeah, he called a 1-900 number to complain about it.
You were like, call 1-800 Xbox pals. And
no, I do remember that. He called and he was like, man, come on, it's just a joke. It's 44-pound balls. It could be anything. And, I think the lady laughed.
You tried to contest it and they said no.
And they still said no. Meanwhile, there's like N-word names and like other people with like really graphic names on there. Hey, Dynamo says you are in a car.
Yes,
that's right,
Dinah.
Dynamo. You
Thank
see
you.
that correctly.
That is accurate. Very accurate. Dinah, I don't know.
We are in a car on your computer.
That's right. Or phone.
Or phone.
phablet.
However it is you're watching this content.
See ya. See you later.
Bye, Todd Young.
Forever
young.
Dinah is in Seattle now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, yes, I was going to say I don't know if I should say so.
Oh, so somebody said regarding names, you should tell me about.
Yeah,
so tell me about your screensaver.
So my screensaver at work, I've been collecting screenshots of players of the game that I work for, League of Legends, who have somehow get their offensive names through.
Oh, wow.
Our filter, and then I made a screensaver of them, so it looks like the loading screen of our game, but it's constantly changing with people's offensive.
Oh, that's funny.
Names. I mean, and there are some really
Is there anything
amazingly
you can say?
There's I saw one that was called Blasting Diarrhea. That was one I
Wait,
saw
this is a
today.
person who's like playing on the show, like in the.
No, not a pro.
Oh, okay.
They're just like the people when I'm playing. If I see a funny name, I'll screen grab it.
Now, if you got a name like Blasting Diarrhea, but then you got really good, could you go pro and they just have to be like, his name's Blasting Diarrhea, so he's.
They might change it to like Blasting D or
Oh,
something like
okay.
that. They might encourage you to change it. There was one pro. I don't know if Effie is still watching. I don't think she is. But there was one pro in Europe whose name I believe was like Dick in Polish.
Oh, cool.
And they made him change it. He changed it to Selfie.
Oh, he changed it to Selfie in Polish or just
Selfie?
Oh, okay. What a wild world the professional video game world is.
It is, and I mean
they're all like 13 years old, right?
Yeah, no, you have to be at least 17.
Oh, really?
To play our game.
I thought by 17 you're already like losing your.
No, it's funny. Like there are people who blame their age on like losing their
fast twitch
reflexes and whatever. Yeah. But they're now that we're like in the 7th or 8th year of the league, or 6th, I don't know what year it is. There are like guys who have been playing for 5 years, and they're in their like early to mid 20s now,
and they're still holding their own.
Yeah. When you go and look at like a Comic-Con, and you have like,
dude, look at Dalbus. Man.
I know.
His
well,
browser
he's probably
froze.
using some sort of like Windows
what
95.
what are you on, dude?
That's very funny. I
saw Dynamo in Los Angeles a few years back. We went and ate at a diner called, I think it was called like Eat 24 or something like that. No, that's the app. That's an app to order food. Kitchen 24. It was called Kitchen 24. I never had those reflexes.
Oh,
sorry,
man, that's
Finn.
not true. I've lost plenty of games to you.
Self-hating over there. But I had like a nice little diner meal with Dinah.
I think the last meal I had with Dinah was here in the city at a kind of a gross place. Oh. And I never told her this, but there was a roach behind her.
The diner was called Blasting Diarrhea. Yes, it was. That was a rough diner, man. But I mean, all the whipped cream you want.
You'll always remember the Blasting Diarrhea. You can have as
much whipped cream as you want on top.
A lot of whipped cream will make Blasting Diarrhea not so bad.
Yeah, you know what? I don't know. Dairy sometimes binds.
Sure, it can be a blocker. You eat some good cube cheese before you go on a trip.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to have an experience like that.
Now, are you traveling anytime soon with your job? Sometimes you go to other countries and shit.
I know. I did not get to go to China, which was sort of a blessing and a curse, because I would have liked to have gone to see the finals because of the giant spectacle in the Bird's Nest in Beijing.
Okay.
But everyone got of course.
Now, what's the Bird's Nest?
It's the giant Olympic stadium that was designed by some crazy architect.
Is it to look like a bird's nest?
It's like all these interwoven girders.
So the hope is like some giant Robotech mechanical bird someday would fly down.
When Rodan finally wakes up, he'll be able to lay his eggs there, or her eggs. No, I'll show. I don't know. You didn't see. Like we actually had an AR dragon land on that rim of the bird's nest and then swoop in and fly around and like scream at the audience and then fly away.
That's cool.
Pretty cool.
Is an AR dragon a dragon that shoots bullets out of its mouth?
No. It's it was not
augmented reality. Not assault rifle.
Not assault rifle dragon. Okay. Although assault rifle dragon sounds pretty cool.
It's a badass dragon, man. The dragon
just shoots ordnance at you. But
so how do they choose who goes on these trips?
Well, I was a budgetary cut.
Oh, yeah.
So, and then they end up spending a ton of money anyway. But
it seems like they have a ton of money.
But I didn't want to.
Seems like these guys got a ton of loot, right? It's a big industry, isn't it?
It is a big industry,
and the place that you work for,
I mean, it was a ton of money just to throw on the entire worlds.
I would imagine,
because it's like a 4-city adventure.
Now, where's the money come from? Is it like ad revenue?
No, it's microtransactions.
What are the in the game?
Yeah. So the game is free.
Okay.
Everyone should download it immediately. Why not?
What's the name of the game again?
League of Legends.
Okay, cool.
And then the characters are free, but if you...
Can I play it on my phone?
No, not yet.
Oh, okay.
Or ever. I don't know.
Can you play it on PlayStation?
No, it's computer. It's PC or Mac.
Oh, okay.
Or Linux. And then you buy you have your champions. You have 10 free champions at any time. And then if you want to unlock a champion that you like, you can purchase it with credit you earn in the game or just speed that up by spending $5. And then they have digital costumes you can buy.
Oh, hold on. Every city you don't go to, they have a dragon.
This is true.
Less employees, more dragons. That's a fact. Finn, he's back. He's back. Gotta pay for that sweet turtle outfit for your rogue witch. What?
Yeah, my rogue witch is a big fan of turtles. No, that's like not a thing, but it is the spirit behind digital costumery for your characters.
I see. So now hold up. So do these pros? Do they spend all that money?
No. They may have when they were working their way up.
Working their way up to be
because they were just like regular Joes who were playing the game, and a skin will come out for your champion and be like, oh snap, that's a sweet skin.
And you'll pay money for it?
Yeah, so like in Destiny, we unlock all these costumes and whatnot.
Sure. Yeah,
but like in League of Legends, if you want a costume, you gotta pay for it.
Okay.
It doesn't affect the gameplay at all.
Okay. It's just so, and that's where they get that's where they make the majority of the money.
I'd say
the
so.
Game.
Yeah. I mean, they work really hard, and the skins are pretty cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was the kind of thing that.
Now, dude, can you sell your skins? Like, if you buy some skins, could you sell them to somebody else?
No. It's not a. There's no economy like that. It's just like.
Yeah, I agree, Finn. It is hyper dumb. Dynamo says, and then you make it real life, dress to match your game characters. Yeah.
If only I was that skilled.
That would be cool. Like if you bought the thing on the game and then in like a week you got a package in the mail and it was like the same outfit. And you could be like, look, I'm dressed like my character.
I agree. That would be pretty awesome.
But people would be dressing crazy then, right?
And just society in general would be like...
everybody would be dressed like you just know the video game that they play by the way they're dressed.
My wizard's cane.
It's just some guy in a bunch of like dead orbit armor.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Although, it'd be pretty bulky. Some of that armor is... And Destiny, I'll say, has some armor that is like just patently absurd.
Yeah.
Like...
Oh, we're supposed to tag Christopher O'Connor in this video?
I don't know why we would. Is he watching from China?
Who's Christopher O'Connor?
He is a guy that I know from the New York comedy scene.
Oh, okay, cool. But now he's in China?
He married a lady who got a job in China, and then he moved there.
Wow, you said lady like it wasn't really a lady. You were like, he married a lady.
I leave off the boy part of that sentence. But yes, I don't think I ever met his wife.
Oh, okay.
She exists.
Well, why don't you tag him in the video and maybe you can
make him pay attention from China.
Be like, hey, man.
It's 5 o'clock in the morning there. I think I will leave him alone.
Well, so did somebody just offer to tag him?
I don't know why it's offering to do that. It's weird.
Okay.
He did marry a video game character. He was originally married to a My Little Pony, but then he left the My Little Pony. He had a My Little Pony waifu, and then he moved over.
What do you mean he had a My Little Pony wife?
That's
and a pillow.
Some people have a fantasy life where they're married to characters from My Little Pony.
Okay.
And they'll be like, I'm married to Pinkie Pie, and she's my wife, and we have sex, and it's great, and I covet her.
This guy was like that?
No, I was joking.
Okay.
There are people who are like
crazy.
That. Yeah, no, there are people. I did a podcast episode about that.
What's up, Shub? Thanks for watching the show. Glad you like it. So he said JP Shub says, I love his...
Yeah, he works with me at Riot.
Oh, I love his show.
Yes.
Oh,
he likes... I think he's talking about
show?
Superstore.
Tight. Keep watching. I thought you were talking about this show.
Yeah, well, this show is great.
This is the best show.
But the ratings are a little on the low side.
I mean...
In my friend circle,
is that is that 7 million? Is that what that 7 stands?
That's right. That's
or is
right.
it 0.7? What is that?
It says 7 eyeballs. So somebody who's watching doesn't have
7 eyeballs. That's not that many people.
Oh.
Most definitely not lose show.
Thank you for the clarification, JP.
Monster diss.
I know.
He got you in the comment section,
He did. Unfortunately, this is the kind of thing that's just going to simmer with me for a long time. And when I see him again in the LA office, I'll probably just kneecap him.
Oh, well, that's not... Oh, I'm with you. Well, now you got to go after
Oh,
Dolbus.
damn.
Wow, man. Why are you...
I had no
you
idea.
guys are watching this. What's the deal?
Something about me, just people
They're
just
like
always
the
want to
two
shit
guys in the
on me.
Muppet Show sitting up in the balcony.
Yeah.
It's like you don't have to... What are their names? Waldorf and Astoria?
Statler?
Statler,
Something
yeah.
like that. Both would have been good.
Now, so let's get back to this My Little Pony person. Was it somebody who was the voice on My Little Pony?
No. It was I forget what the name of the website was. But it was a My Little Pony forum website for people who believe they have a relationship with the characters, and they're like, I'm married to Rainbow Dash.
Okay, and so he was married to somebody who was married to a pony.
No, he's married to an imaginary pony.
Oh, he was. I asked you if...
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
So that guy really said he was married to a...
Yeah, and I think he knows it's not reality, but at the same time has a very rich life and doesn't like people talking badly about Rainbow Dash or Pinkie Pie. I forget which one it was. And there was a guy who had a thread
But wouldn't there be multiple people married to the same...
Sure, of course. I'm also married to Rainbow Dash. We have,
Well, now, wait, do you... By the way, we're looking to get a raid together soon. Maybe when Shiny gets back, but before Christmas.
Not on Xbox, man.
My God, dude.
Xbox only.
You guys are doing... I like raid every day. The Star Snakes, man, you guys have to schedule out. Maybe I'll try to get on. That'd be fun to do a Star Snakes raid.
Finn should join the Star Snakes in their Xbox Destiny raid.
Dalbus and Finn, you guys are both watching the show. You guys got to connect. Not with us, damn it.
By the PS4 Raiders versus the Xbox.
Yeah, well, because the PS4 Raiders are serious about it, and we get it done. These Xbox clowns are, they play for 5 minutes and jump over to Halo. Come on, man.
I was gonna say there was a person in the waifu, the pony waifu forum, who had a sort of what do you guys think that their cum tastes like, and had a whole thing about the breakdown of Rainbow Dash tastes like pineapple and banana, and then all of them, and people were had very strong opinions about it.
No, why were they doing that on the internet?
That's what it's for.
But they're talking about cartoon characters, right?
Yep.
Well, I don't get this. And so would he talk to you and be like,
no,
so
this is not a person I know.
Oh.
I just did a podcast where I read from the forum that these people populate. These are
Why do they want us to tag this guy if it wasn't your friend?
Oh, these are completely separate.
Oh, okay. Oh man!
Wait, you regret the purchase of? Oh, you regret the purchase of the Xbox?
No, it's good. It's a good system.
Yeah, I like the Xbox. I just don't use it as much.
Yeah, it did take a bad turn. You're right, Dolbus. Things got really dark.
Yeah.
Speaking of because if there's weird stuff. There's a bunch of bronies. Have you heard about those?
Yeah,
guys?
well, the bronies are the same people who are.
No, those dudes. I thought the bronies were cool dudes.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
I thought they were like just like about friendship and being cool.
Well, friendship is magic, and I think that has been proven here. But
Yeah.
bronies have a negative connotation for most people, because they're usually adult men who like
who are into the My Little Pony.
Dinah's big time into
Nazi
the
bronies. Are there Nazi bronies,
Yes,
Dinah?
yeah.
No, there
Yeah,
are.
of course there are.
How could there be Nazi bronies? But
Führership is magic.
no, there can't be any Nazi bronies.
There are people. Well, there are people who draw the ponies with like, and then the whole thing about like the ponies being,
They're like
they're pure race and they don't want to be.
they're not pure. They all look different.
There is an episode of the Nazi furries. Of course, we know about those.
Yeah, Nazi furries are.
That makes sense.
Everybody knows about
that. But there is like an episode of My Little Pony that deals with some sort of like American Indian genocide or people. There was a huge theory about it, where like there's all these buffaloes that.
Oh my God!
People be getting deep with the cartoons these days.
And the ponies were like on the side of killing the buffaloes.
I think they may have had may have been complicit in letting
they just
something
didn't
happen.
do anything about it.
Yes.
But then they came for
I
the
can't
ponies.
say I've never actually watched.
First
an
they came
episode
for the
of it.
buffaloes,
Have you
and then
watched
they
it?
came for My Little Ponies.
Yes,
huh?
I said nothing.
Nothing.
But have you ever watched an episode of that?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah,
have
because
not.
I made. I don't know if it's online, but I made a parody thing called My Little Dronies, and it was just like My Little Ponies, but they were drones. And so they were like, hey, what's up, guys? We're just out bombing, people in the...
like military drones.
They were like military drones.
Jeez.
And so like their adventures would always be like going and bombing some, wedding or something in the Middle East and like accidentally killing civilians, but everything was okay because they were going to have a candy party when they got back home.
That's
and
funny.
like...
was this for shits and giggles? Or
It was for
like
some
Funny or
show that
Die?
I was doing, but I don't think they ever aired them. I don't think
It's
they ever put
pretty
them
dark.
online. It was dark. It was dark, but I have my show. I should put those up because they were really dark. I'm gonna put those up.
Word.
All right. So this is your My Little Pony Dope.
He says this show is My Little Phony.
When can I?
But
when
it's
can I
on
watch
my-
Laser Team 2? Yeah, it's online on YouTube Red. All you gotta do is go to YouTube, sign up for YouTube Red. You got a free trial, so sign up.
You have a
cancel.
code where you get like some kickback on that?
No, I don't. I don't have a code or anything like that. But what I always say to people is they can sign up, watch Laser Team 2, and then cancel the membership.
That's always the hard part.
And I have a feeling
It's
that's
cancel.
exactly how Dulvis is going to do this because that guy's not.
Did you
doesn't
see
do YouTube Red.
Sam Riegel?
Yeah.
Another improv guy.
Legal
fellow,
Beagle
you
Regal.
know. His wife posted that the movie that she was the cinematographer on, the Little Hours with Aubrey Plaza, and
Oh yeah.
it's on sale right now at iTunes for $1.
Oh really? The whole movie?
Yeah.
That's how they released it?
No, it came out in a small release in the theaters, I think, and on streaming. But I think they're having sort of a.
Why are they selling it for only $1?
It's like a just get it out there kind of thing, I guess. I think it had a very small release.
So
People
it
seem
must
to
have
enjoy it.
must have been a really small budget.
Yeah.
So
I
they
believe
must have
so.
already made their money back on the movie.
I hope so.
And that's why they would do something like this. My cartoon is online for free. Oh, okay.
That's true.
Cool.
You're
Yeah.
talking about your ASAP Fables, of course.
So everybody who's on there, you should check out Dynamo's ASAP Fables.
Yes, you can look. You can.
And they're on
Where
for
would you
free.
find them? I mean, I think it's Topic.com has them,
Okay.
but you can also get them on YouTube. ASAP Fables.
Now,
And I did a voice on one of them.
Now, is that monetized though? Like, are you selling ads on there? Dinah,
Well,
like-
I think they paid Dinah to make them.
Oh, okay. So they paid. So Dinah made it, and now they're collecting all that sweet ad revenue. Oh
Yep.
boy.
Pennies per click.
Yeah, but the microtransactions. The next thing you got to do in your cartoon is have microtransactions. That's where you get
right.
the real money.
Would you like to see the next frame? Where you have the happy ending and the negative ending. Who's watching? It was a commission job. Who's watching? 4 people. Who are these 4 people? Chris Robles is watching. He's a friend of mine from Milwaukee.
Chris Robles. I recognize that name. It was a commission job.
Not a passion project.
Not a passion project. Commission sounds cool. Like the commissioner. But it's a different type of commissioner.
The guy, is it a superhero?
The commissioner?
Or is it?
No, the commissioner is like the chief of the police, right? Know what the commissioner is?
Right. But I'm thinking if you were making it like his job that he commissions things.
Like he just goes out and gives people money to do stuff.
Yeah.
He's like a philanthropist, but he calls himself the commissioner.
Yeah, I'm the commissioner.
And I just commission different. Hey,
you make a mural for me.
I need different colored buckets to make it happen.
Right. Yeah,
that's fucking great. That'd be a really cool comic book.
Yeah.
So how long do you have to stay on here?
Until almost 6 o'clock.
Wow.
You can.
And what does something happen at 6 o'clock? Does somebody come by and go, all right, you can?
Nope.
You're good.
Nope. Sometimes you'll see the ticket person walking by.
And now what happens if the ticket person comes?
As long as I'm sitting in here, nothing.
Oh, really?
If I was not in this car, the last time I got a ticket, I was like parked right there, and I was in here, and I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I ran upstairs, went to the bathroom, and came back down and got his ticket. It was maybe like 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness! Where do you see him? Is he somewhere around here?
No, I've seen them walking around. For a while, it was a lady, then it was a man.
Okay.
I don't know if it was the same person after a sex change, but I assume it was not. And
after transitioning.
Yeah, transit. I'm sorry, I used the wrong phrase. I didn't know if it was a full surgery. I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll just give you a ticket. And they do it now. Now they don't write it. It's like $75.
Oh, they don't write it?
No, they don't write it anymore. They just zap your VIN number,
and then it just comes in the mail.
They just prints out on little. They have a hit printer.
Oh, so they just have to zap the little dashboard VIN,
and then they just go like tap tap.
So like it's even like because they used to always be like, I already wrote the number down.
Right.
But now they just zap it, so there's like no way you can.
Yeah, there's no way you can be like, please cancel it.
You can beat this thing.
That's right.
That's messed up, man. I would hate to be a parking
ticket
person.
Good point, Nate. This is my friend Nate. Right, parking ticket $75, adult diaper 50 cents.
Can you
just shit my pants?
There you go. Boom. This guy put it together.
Yeah.
Are you wearing an adult diaper now? Did you start doing that?
Yeah, but not because of this.
This is just because this is what you do.
It's just because of what I've done to myself.
It's your astronaut training.
Yes. Well, it's for when I'm driving to kill my my lover's girlfriend. That is one of my favorite NASA stories. They don't have that one in the NASA tour.
They don't talk about that one too much about the lady who hid outside of an airport, like she waited for somebody to land and like stalked her from the baggage claim, and
she had driven from like Houston to Miami or something.
I think the funniest thing about that story is that like the lady got to her car and like got inside or something and like she could hear somebody running and like turned and then saw the lady, and the lady was just like started banging on the window. And so the woman in the car like put the window down a little bit, like what's going on, and then she just started spraying mace into the car. So the lady put the window up and just drove off, leaving this crazy woman just like crying with a bunch of mace. And then she tried to throw away all of her kidnapping stuff into a trash can like right there in the parking garage. And so the cops like pulled up and they were like,
what are you doing?
What are you doing? She's got like duct tape and like bags and stuff.
A big net.
But I just love that this like well-planned thing was foiled because she was just like trying to run up to somebody's car and just like got spotted. Like
she probably wasn't wearing the appropriate footwear. A problem. It's a lady problem.
Yeah, it's always the end game with NASA. They never.
It was after that they figured out they really have to do the long planning, and that's how they got that lander on Mars.
Yeah.
from learning not to run up on. You can't run up on Mars.
No.
You have to approach it quickly and quietly.
So have you gone to any of the shows at the UCB Chelsea Theater?
You mean the one that's closing?
Yeah.
I think the last thing I went to go see there was either Dynamo's Neo Tokyo Girl Crush, which is like a really long time ago.
Oh, cool.
Or maybe I might have gone to see Ben Schwartz in like a thing there. Because, do you know Ben Schwartz?
Yeah, sure.
He is a childhood classmate of my cousin Jose.
Okay.
And so I met him as a child, super obnoxious child.
Ben?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's obnoxious right now.
Yes,
he's still obnoxious. 2004, boom.
Boom.
She threw down the date.
So then I ran into him when he was taking classes at UCB. And he was just like, I love it. I've spent all my time here. I was like, I started doing improv too late in life to spend all my time at UCB.
Yeah. How about Does It Smell in Lou's car? It doesn't smell that bad.
Kevin Kelly, a former coworker.
Oh, okay. It doesn't smell so bad. We have the coffee.
Yeah, the coffee's helping cut down the smell.
Yeah. I hung out with Ben a couple times years ago with Horatio. He was cool. LOL? Why are you LOLing? What's funny about that? Now it's going to go viral that Dope called him obnoxious. Get ready for the Twitter. Come on. The Twitter war? There's 12 people watching this show. Your son was an infant in Girl Crush.
Yeah, Asher, or Ace was a baby.
Oh.
And Dinah used him as the demon baby.
Of course.
The demon spirit. It was very funny. No, I think Ben Schwartz is fully aware of how obnoxious he is.
Dude, why did you say LOL on that one thing? You're tweeting it out?
Good.
To what, 500 people, Dalbus?
Yeah, man, do it.
Ben knows he's obnoxious, and that won't start. No, it won't. That's his thing.
Yeah.
I mean, what was this character's name on Parks and Rec? Gene Reno or something?
That's not Johnny Bravo.
It wasn't Johnny Bravo.
That was from Brady Bunch.
But, like that whole bit was being completely obnoxious.
It's true.
I stand by it.
Oh, look at that. He's got 502. He's correcting you. That's how many followers.
502.
That's probably more than I have.
You're right. Good work. Yeah, Gene Ralphio. There it is. Gene Ralphio. If somebody looks up
UCB is not closing. He is. It's just relocating. They're just moving from the below supermarket space to a place up in like Hell's Kitchen or something.
Something like
Upper
that.
West Side.
Yeah. There's a theater that's been there for a while. I think I'm going there last night, tomorrow night.
Oh, it's tomorrow night, the last night?
Yeah, it's their last night. I'm going to do a show there.
Ooh.
And then they're going to be at this other space. So, that'll be interesting. But I was there. I'm old school, man. I was there before they were even at that place.
I saw you at the place that became a tile store.
Yeah.
When you were in Pound?
Yeah, it would have been Pound. Yeah. Yep. Hey, Dinah, weren't you in Pound? I'm pretty sure Dinah was in Pound, too.
I remember her mostly from Feature.
Hell yeah, Feature was great, man. I always wanted to do that show. They were all so cool. Lou, are you paying Colton Scale for his... yes, I was on Pound. I knew it. See? I was only on Pound for like a little bit, and then I left. I left New York.
Yeah, I think that was...
Pound was the same time as Feature.
This is when I was going to the theater.
Yes.
Like every week.
But I was never in Feature. Now the movie forum is having a resurgence in Los Angeles for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, I do know why, because it's a cool forum, but I'm so bummed because I wasn't on Feature. I loved that. I wanted to do it. So then when I went to New York, I started a group called Rough Cut.
You moved to LA.
Because I'm not teaching it. Yeah. You should come down. I bet you if you came down and did a workshop on the movie forum, it would sell out.
It's dark here.
What's that?
Kevin's asking if it's really live, because looks like it's midnight.
I know.
My rear window is tinted, but it is dark outside.
It is dark out. The sun is not out anymore, and it is only 5:44. Daylight savings time.
I wanted to take the movie form class at UCB, and Dinah was the last time Dinah was teaching it, but she it was like the worst timing for me. It was like right when I had my second child, so it was like, oh, I have no time to do anything anymore.
That's the time when you gotta take a class so you can have a reason to go somewhere else.
Tell me about it. Now I know. But after the second child, I stopped doing improv for multiple years, and then I started doing it again.
Okay.
But I was gonna say,
hey, look! I'll teach a workshop.
It's a great name.
All right, man. Send me the link. I'll tell everybody about it. Are you really? She's really in LA for the 14th to the 20th. Then I will be there too. So maybe I'll get to see Dynamo again.
That would be nice.
We can go to fucking Diarrhea Blasters and get our diarrhea.
I always wanted to do the sitcom form. Did you
I never did that form. I don't even know how it goes.
Dan Goldstein developed it, and he taught it to the group I was in. We did it we only did it in rehearsals, and
then everybody died, and nobody taught it to anybody else.
Yeah, basically. But
the sitcom. Now, how did it work? Because I've done different like TV show things.
Yeah, it was like you had your suggestions written on a board, and so that's how you like did your commercial like from the board, and you get all your show plot points and stuff.
Okay.
In the beginning, you had sort of, and it was like an hour-long show, and you did like the first half was like an early episode of the show, and then like you take a break and you come back and do like a season 3 or 4 version of the show.
Interesting.
Where everyone has like catchphrases and.
Okay, I see. So it was like a more polished version, kind of forced you to be like confident with your choices that you made in the first one.
Yes.
Interesting. That's interesting. It kind of reminds me of. There was that comic book improv show, Kablam or something.
I don't know.
Kabam? I think it was Kabam, maybe. There was some comic book improv show that was kind of like that.
I saw many bad improv shows at that theater. Well, there was a lot of experimental stuff going on. Robot television and stuff like that.
Robot television? That was bad?
The one I saw was bad.
Oh, okay. Gotta head to the park with
Max. Bye, fan. Talk to you later.
To the park. It's so dark out. He's going to a park?
He lives in Portland, Oregon.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I do believe Dan Goldstein did invent it.
I never heard of this form. I think Dan Goldstein invented it. He invented the form.
Yeah, he told me that. Well, he's one of those people who didn't grow up with TV.
Okay.
And then so when he decided he wanted to make this, he is like a, PhD dude. So he like sat in a room and just watched sitcoms and broke down the form for himself and figured out the beats and then laid it out like as a thing.
But it sounds like he, of course, you don't have to go. You're choosing to go. Good to see.
I mean, it's what time is it there? It's like 3 o'clock.
But he didn't like. I don't know. I was because I'd have to.
He popularized it.
He popularized
at the UCB.
Okay, because I mean, I used to do a form called Prime Time, where we got 3 titles of shows, and then we would put
us up on the screen there at the meeting.
Yeah, put us up on the screen, and then we did like 3 like short like previews of each show. Like this is like a commercial, and then the audience would pick which one they wanted to see a full episode of, and then we would do that.
That's fun.
We would do that show.
That's kind of a cool idea. I like it.
But I don't know. So I guess I invented that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize.
No, I didn't invent the sitcom form because they weren't all sitcoms. Sometimes they were like procedurals. It was more like just TV shows.
Just TV in general.
Primetime shows. That's so LA. I did this in Minneapolis, Dinah. This is in Minneapolis in 1996. Are you on the clock, Lou? I'm sending a link to Ariel right now.
Boss.
This is your boss?
No, Ariel is my boss.
Oh, okay.
Kevin's trying to get me in trouble.
Oh,
Are you watching this at Activision, Kevin? Shouldn't you be doing something else?
Yeah. Come on, Kevin. He's not on the clock, though, right? You're not. Are you on the clock?
No.
Oh, okay.
There isn't really a clock at Riot. You're always on the clock.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. That guy's living. He loves it. So would Ariel be nonplussed about this?
No, I think he would not care.
Oh, it's a he.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
I guess so.
It's a mermaid's name, right?
No, I'm sure he's heard that before.
I'm playing Destiny 2, if that counts. It does count, Kevin! Woo-woo!
Yeah, he plays on PS4.
Technically, I'm working and multitasking.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, we use a lot of multitasking.
You know what sucks?
What's that?
I was trying to share a video. And I just wanted to save it. And it kicked me out of the game.
Oh, I saw that in the thread. So wait, what happened?
I was playing Destiny.
It's a Jewish
merman name. That's very true. I was playing, and I went to do my share screen, and it was like, where do you want to share it to? And I said Facebook. So it quit me out of Destiny and tried to open up Facebook on the PlayStation.
Oh.
And I was like, what? So I had to
Hey, look, it's Bees!
Hey,
what's up, Bees?
It's our friend Thurston, a.k.a. Beaselbud. We've got Seattle, we got LA,
and then Portland,
Boston, Milwaukee.
Wait, where's Dinah at now?
She's in Seattle.
Where's Thurston at?
Also in Seattle.
Hey, you guys should hang out.
I tried to get them to meet, but they both just ignored my demands.
You guys should hang. Hey, it's Hal.
It's Hal.
I thought it was Yeti. What a joke! Because Thurston and Yeti sound a little similar because they both grew up in the same.
And they're both from Illinois?
Are they both? No. I think they're both from Seattle.
Oh, but Thurston's originally from Illinois.
Is he?
Yeah, that's where his family lives.
No. Hal's family lives in Illinois.
Well,
Thurston,
maybe they're the
Thurston,
same.
why don't you answer this question? Because I'm pretty sure his parents live where he lives.
Where, Thurston?
Yeah, Bees.
But they live in Illinois.
No, they don't. Hal's family lives in Illinois.
Thurston, is he just going to leave us hanging?
He's going to answer the question, and I'm 80% sure that I am right about this.
But now that Thurston and Dinah are on this chat, they can message each other.
Yeah, dude, I'm from Illinois too. Fuck that.
In your face.
But does your whole family live in Illinois now? You guys are making car broadcasting difficult.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means, but
it's okay.
You know, and then he laughed at his own joke.
It was pretty good.
It must just be like slow. Maybe he's laughing at something we did. So yeah, you guys should hang out. You guys should go get a sandwich and take a picture so we can see you guys hanging out together.
Dinah's always at coffee shops.
And Hal too. You should head into Seattle. I want to see a picture of all three of you guys together, hanging out.
Yeah. Oh, Hal, since you're on here, like, what's the problem with Deej and like, you know, all this XP nonsense I posted in the Rogues? I don't want to get into his work stuff.
Wait, what? What did Deej do? He got mad at you?
No. Do you know who Deej is?
Yeah, sure.
He posted some stuff about, or he's supposed to.
I don't hang out with video game nerds. Yeah, right.
All right.
I have no idea what you were talking about.
All caps. Wink, wink. All right, bye, Kevin. Talk about parking. All right.
But so it opened up your whole Facebook page on your PlayStation?
Yeah, so I couldn't. It still had the video as my last video, so I was able to save that clip of me getting my final.
But it take you out of the game?
But it kicked me out. It was like, I'm suspending Destiny to do this, to share this video, and I was like, what the fuck? And it's very much like how on Xbox now, when you say, hey Cortana, record that, it like freezes the game. And like,
really?
Yeah, it totally sucks. I don't know what the fuck. Hey, it's Learboy.
Oh, what's up, Learboy?
Calling all the way from, I don't know where you are in the world right now.
Who knows, man? He might even be in the sky right now.
Whoa, that would be highly
inappropriate. No,
but,
man, those things fly themselves.
It's true. It's true. The pilots are just figureheads now.
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Learboy, it's exciting. Now we just need Psycho Vandal and
we're Psycho Vandal
to join
Sinful. Where are all those guys at?
Sinful's probably in a meeting about
we could be
slot
raiding
machines.
right now if they didn't have this ridiculous parking rule.
I know.
We
I
could have
know.
been on. What's that?
Time is up.
Time's up? What's that mean?
No, you're well, it's 5:55. That's the grace period. The city
really?
lets us get out of the car 5 minutes before 6 without getting it.
Oh,
it's
man.
the official time.
Well, hey guys, it's been so good hanging out with you.
But quickly, you're in. I don't know what I'm thinking about. Where he's in, where he used to live in Canada,
Okay.
and now he's moving to the East Coast.
Of Canada?
Yeah, moving to Toronto.
Oh, is Toronto on the East Coast?
Yep.
I thought Toronto was like in the middle.
Vancouver's on the other side.
I thought Montreal was on the East Coast. I don't know my geography, man.
No, well, we're Americans. My friend Kenny was doing a bike trip across the country, and he made it.
It is middle. See?
Oh,
Yeah.
is it?
Yeah.
I thought it was straight up. Whatever.
No, you're thinking of Montreal is straight up
Oh,
from here.
maybe. But I went to Toronto, and it didn't seem so far away.
I mean, it's not that far away, but it's not on the coast.
But anyway, so my friend was he rode his bike out like
Get
to
a
Miami, and on the bus ride back, he started talking to a woman who was like, "Oh, I'm from Oklahoma," and he was like, "Oh, I'm from New York," and she's like, "Oh, yeah, I know where New York is, and I'm from Larrysville, Oklahoma," and he was like, "You'll have to forgive me, I don't know where that is." She was very angry.
She got angry at that?
Yeah, she was like, "Well, He's like, "Let me just say, I'm from New York. You know where I'm from. I don't need to know where you're from."
I don't need to know where Larrysville,
my friend is
Oklahoma
kind of a dick. But
that's kind of a dick.
That's what.
Well, this was a blast,
so
dude.
great.
Thanks so much for having me.
Sure. You want to come up and say hi to Ace? He would love to meet you in person.
Yeah.
It'll take a second.
Yeah, I can pop up and say hi to Ace.
I'm only fanboying a little bit, okay, guys? It's just a little bit, and then a hair sample would be great.
But
All right.
if you don't see me again, just save this video.
Yes.
Hey, Cortana, record this.
If you want any, I'm going to have a lot of extra jerky this year. If you want to be, just got to get it drying. So, see you later. Bye, guys.
Bye, Dinah.